Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. On a recent live stream, the wood features at Bertram Lakes in Monticello came up. A builder named Michael Loch has built some wood features out there that are pretty awesome, and they're pretty big. The features there have great names like the Lochness Monster, Huck Harbor, and Monty Python. Well, I wanted to do a video showing how these features are really fun and approachable for intermediate riders. I've ridden all the wood features in Bertram, but not all of them are that great. Some are actually pretty sketchy, and I won't ride them again.
It's been a while, let's just take a look at it. Dude. So this is where I expect your rear tire to land. So it's about 5 feet, which is a pretty good drop. And if we go back over here, get another little look at it, and you'll see the scale of it maybe a little bit better. So there's a little bit of a hump that you need to clear. And honestly, if your front tire hits that, you're toast no matter what. So, but you have a little bit of a hump, so you gotta clear at least 3 feet off the drop before you hit the ground.
So after looking over the entire feature, I feel comfortable hitting this drop successfully. I know I have to carry some speed and plan on getting some pedal strokes in to help me carry speed.
Whew. Not as awesome as I would have liked. Had a little bit slow.
You can see me coming off the drop a little bit on the right side because I'm losing some speed. I was in too easy of a gearing and lost speed on the boards.
All right, you're in the air for a bit, which is kind of the nerve-wracking thing. All right.
This time I held more speed and left the drop from the center. I land hard and veered to the left a bit. The landing was just a little too flat and dry.
Now, I kind of wanted to do that a couple more times, but man, that is such a flat landing. Let's see if I can figure out where I am landing. These are my tracks right here. Yeah, so
I feel that the landing here needs improvement. The slope of this landing is just too shallow, and it leads to a harsh landing. If there was more slope, the landing would be smoother and wouldn't be so sketchy.
I was gonna do a couple more, but you know what? That's not fun. We're gonna move on. And I did reset these, so I'm like maxing out the fork and pretty damn close on the shock. Now, I am on a 130, 140 bike, so that might be part of the issue. I don't know. Would I be happier on a, I don't know, a 150 bike? Possibly. I'll tell you, the landing was a lot smoother at Hillside after that huge ladder drop. This is flight school. This is more of a step up. A little gravity well to a step up, I think.
Flight school feels like a pretty simple feature with not that big of a lip at the end.
This one felt smoother, but I don't know if I got enough air. And this run out, it felt better. Still use a lot of travel, but not much, not as much. I think the fork, I used a lot of the fork last time. Yeah. So I'm gonna try this one more time and just see how it goes. To me, this feature is this kind of fun little use of slope. You know, you're gonna stay on the wood. It's pretty wide. I suppose you could try and take the top as a drop. Might be a little tricky though. I don't know. Yeah. Monty Python. Caution, there is a teeter-totter. So I take this fairly slow. Drop the seats. Teeter-totter is a little slow in my opinion. So let's take a little walk up this thing. You've got actually about a 12-foot board here, that's a teeter. The weight is right here. So you really have to wait till your weight is further on the back to make it go down. Doesn't really do much there. And the rest of it, you know, it's just taking it chill. It's not a race. But it's, you know, 2.5 feet off the ground. It snakes around, but it's not horrible. I just take it kind of slow, take it chill, and it's plenty wide. I think the only thing that's kind of concerning is this drop here. You can take this if you go fast and collect at the flat, or you can wait for it to drop down. I almost feel like every time my wheel hits the last rung, and that's when it finally goes down. So I've always referred to this as the roller coaster Lochness Monster drop. So it's not, you know, horrible. You can pedal in here to gain speed. Ideally you pump. Clearly a lot of people are pedal striking right there. And your hip height for me, then see, this is a little bit of a rolling drop. This is you can see people are pedal striking there too. But yeah, I never get that much speed on this because of this section right here. Like right here, I lose all my speed typically right there. So let's see, we'll do this one more time. That was a drop. But I'm taking pedal strokes where I can to keep my speed up so I can actually hit that as a drop.
Monty Python and the Lochness Monster drop are pretty fun features. You have 2 elevated platforms that provide some change from a typical skinny. These are very doable for newer riders and will still provide some excitement for experienced riders. Both features have exits that can be a little bit awkward if they're taken too slow.
Okay,
so being timid is punished. Commit or eat shit. That is advice that can be used on almost every mountain biking feature. So thanks for watching. I hope you got some enjoyment and got some understanding of how I approach these wood features. I really do think that they're all kind of fun to some extent. Some of them are just not going to be in my wheelhouse, but they might be in yours. Well, thanks for watching. Go ride your bike. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.